The Black Friday eShop sale is now live globally, by far one of my favourite sales every single year. However, I've just returned from this incredible trip to the F1 in Las Vegas, so I am definitely exhausted today. So we're going to actually be diving into the UK, EU and Australian deals from Thursday and Saturday's video, but now with the updated US and Canadian pricing, as well as those new sale end dates. Now do stay tuned, as in less than 24 hours, I'll be dropping a video featuring 25 brand new deals, plus a video dedicated to physical deals as well. Now if you do enjoy this video, subscribe, helps us out a huge amount. We are on the road to 60,000 subscribers, and each and every one of you makes a huge difference. Also, let me know in the comments which deal you're excited about, and now let's get into this. Demon Slayer revisits significant events from the anime's first season, culminating in the train arc. Gameplay-wise, it combines arena combat with some basic exploration elements. While the exploration aspect is somewhat simplistic, it's still enjoyable to revisit locations from the anime. The combat, typical of arena brawlers, leans more towards straightforward mechanics rather than intricate ones. What that means, though, is over-the-top action suitable for any skill level, which I do think is always entertaining. Now, this is another one I featured in the 30 must-buy anime games video, which is down below. I also reviewed it, so find that in the pinned comment as well. We actually did see this price sign in the US and Canada just a few weeks back as well, but yeah, I think it is well worth this 60% off, which is a new low price. Cyber Shadow draws clear inspiration from the classic Ninja Gaiden series, and I couldn't think of a better influence. As a huge fan of that series, I find Cyber Shadow to be a fantastic homage, featuring stunning pixel art, challenging gameplay and tight controls. It is a game that consistently challenges you. The only minor issue I encountered was with some platforming sections. I'd say the controls weren't quite responsive enough, but these moments, they are relatively rare. I'm hopeful for a sequel. I think it is deserving of one, and currently it's available at a new low price of 40% off, and for more details you can check out my full review in the pinned comments. Castlevania Anniversary Collection then, and this needs a little introduction, one of the most influential games of all time, and this brings together 8 entries as well as a surprisingly interesting digital history book that absolutely suckered me in. It packs, of course, all of the classics as well as Kid Dracula, which never did see an English release. Prepare here for, of course, a challenge, but a steal of a price, 90% off. That is a new low price, and this one gets an easy recommendation. Alongside Castlevania Anniversary Collection, then we also get Castlevania Advanced Collection, a more recent release, but this is a new low price then of 50% off. A similar idea, but this one packs 4 games together. That's the 3 Game Boy Advance releases, as well as Dracula X from the SNES, and that is a fantastic game as well. On top of this, then again, expect a gallery, multiple versions of each game, a music player, and the usual quality of life additions, such as the ability to rewind, but also you can save your progress. Rogue Legacy 2 is a must-buy for fans of the original, as well as those who enjoy roguelike games. This one features ongoing upgrades and then a new character in each run. The gameplay constantly evolves as well, because as you do progress, you build a kingdom to aid you in this mission. Both the combat and the platforming mechanics here are top-notch, with the boss battles in particular being a standout encounter. The game's visuals then have also undergone a gorgeous hand-drawn makeover, making it even more impressive than its predecessor, and despite its quality, it seems to be somewhat underappreciated, and I think that's because its shadow dropped to the direct, and while the initial excitement is fantastic, it means there's very little coverage out there for the Switch build, which is definitely disappointing. Now it's 40% off, a new low price, and I think this one is well worth it. TMNT Shredder's Revenge is currently available at 30% off a new low price. I've reviewed this game and you can find that in the pinned comment below. Shredder's Revenge excels in virtually every aspect, art, gameplay and music. It is stunning and arguably the best brawler on the Switch, serving as a perfect continuation of the classic TMNT series. Now once again then, we're tasked with stopping Shredder and his squad, and the development team proven experts with their work on Streets of Rage 4, but they've outdone themselves here, particularly with the addition of 6-player online support, which just makes the gameplay absolutely manic. It is a game I keep returning to personally. I'm sure you will too, and genre fans, if it's not in your collection yet, I really question why it wouldn't be. Beyond Blue then is a bit of a hidden gem in my opinion, or at least it's incredibly unique and I don't see it highlighted too often. I actually reviewed it on the channel as well, so I'll be linking that video in the pinned comment. Now this one's an underwater adventure where you are investigating the local wildlife while giving a talk to local students. There's for sure that element of education in here. It was created in conjunction with the BBC, but I really enjoyed its short story. It's right around, I'd say maybe 3 hours. It's a new low price then, 50% off, packs a fantastic soundtrack as well, and overall I'd describe it as simplistic but relaxing stuff. Neon White was one of my favourite games from 2022. It comes from Annapurna Interactive, who have a Good eye for spotting gold. It's best described though as a first-person parkour action game. The concept is innovative but not easy to explain. Essentially, you pick up playing cards that serve as weapons, but you can also discard them for secondary abilities. For example, a pistol card might become a double jump, or a machine gun could become let's say a dash. It is ideal for speedrunners with numerous shortcuts throughout the world. There's some minor slowdown admittedly towards the end game, but that doesn't detract from the overall experience. Story is also unique here. You play as a sinner offered a second chance with a stay in heaven, provided you clear out demons that have infiltrated it. Incredible stuff, but do check out my full review just so you can get an idea of all of the mechanics. It's 40% off then, a new low price. A Short Hike then, one of my favourite games from 2020, offers a stunning bite-sized adventure. The premise is simple. You arrive on vacation, decide to trek to the area's highest peak. This journey serves as a way to escape some personal challenges. Although you can complete the game in just an hour or two, every moment of it is special. It boasts a heavily stylized visual style, but it does pack a few settings just to soften the pixelated look if you want something that feels, I guess, a little more modern. I think this game is something special. It's a new low price then, 40% off, a steal in my opinion, and my review is in the pinned comments. SIFU is a treat for beat-em-up fans and offering third-person gameplay centered on ultra-difficult combat and mastering a control scheme that emphasizes both offensive and defensive tactics. The game's uniqueness lies in its revenge plot. You seek vengeance for your family's murder, but there is a twist. You age 7 years each time you fall in battle. It is a unique spin on the roguelike formula, and now as you do age, your strength and abilities they evolve, affecting the skill tree within the game. So basically, what you can and can't unlock. There is a few frame rate stumbles, but I loved it and I'm hoping to see more from this world. Recently, they even added in free DLC and extra modes, and you can check out my full review in the pinned comments. Right now then, this is 50% off, a new low price. Ys Origin is back on sale then with a new low price of 70% off. Originally released on PC and then on the PS Vita, it has now made its way to the Switch with this port. This, in my opinion, a high quality action RPG, and the game starts with this demonic invasion, so in response to goddesses of this world, they lift the people to safety in the sky. However, the demons start building a tower to reach them, and suddenly these goddesses, they do disappear. Your mission is to enter the tower and find these goddesses to save the day. With 3 playable characters, 4 game modes and tons of collectibles, Ys Origins, it really is great fun. For a more detailed opinion as well, check out my full review in the pinned comments. Sonic Frontiers is currently available with a 60% discount and new at a low price. Despite some criticism regarding the game's visuals and performance, these issues weren't exclusive to the Switch version and I still had a good time. I think the game still delivers a unique open world experience that blends classic Sonic gameplay with these new elements. The massive bosses, for example, it's reminiscent of Shadow of the Colossus, which was surprising, but they are particularly impressive. In the game then, players embark on a quest to find the Chaos Emeralds after becoming stranded on a mysterious island. For a more detailed analysis of the game's performance, you can check out my performance review in the pinned comment below. Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap is now at a new low price with 70% off, and this is truly a gem, so it needed to be highlighted today. Now in the game, you've been cursed and embark on a quest to find the cure. Now as the game progresses, the curse intensifies, transforming you into various animals, each playing a key role in your progression. Definitely a quality game featuring both classic and new characters. There are then 3 difficulty options, and you can actually toggle between the modern graphics or the classic 8-bit look. Same thing for the sound effects as well, which is a really nice touch. Now personally, I love that new look. I think this game, it's just a must buy. Disco Elysium then is a masterpiece. It received a patch shortly after launch that, while not making it perfect, significantly reduced the load time, so if you do watch my review, do be aware of that complaint. The compromises made overall, in my opinion, were worth it though for the handheld play alone. Now as an RPG, you play as a detective grappling with numerous personal issues, tasked with solving a murder. The gameplay focuses on exploration, dialogue and piecing together clues. The writing is incredibly dark and pitch perfect, masterfully tackling various challenging themes simultaneously. The game also features tabletop style elements and is complemented by an incredible soundtrack from Sea Power. It also has some of the best voice acting I've encountered, and it's a new low price here, 70% off. That is an absolute steal. You should absolutely play this game. And that is the video down. My pick of this batch, it has to be Disco Elysium. That price right there is a steal. But Neon White and SIFU, definitely a close second and third place. Now let me know what you will be adding to the library from this batch, or even what other deals you've seen that are causing you to part with that cash. With that then, hit subscribe, join us here for reviews, deals, news and lists daily, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.